First, I will present about chapter 3 and 4. For chapter 3 is compound interest. Compound interest is interest calculated on the original amount, principal, as well as on the interest that has accumulated previous. This is the main difference between compound interest and simple interest. In compound interest, the interest earned continues to be added to the principal, which generate even more interest. This concept is important when borrow money from a bank or making investment because it determines how much interest will be paid or earned. For the next chapter is chapter 4. Chapter 4 is annuity. An annuity is a series of equal payment made at an equal interval of time. For example of annuity is shop rental, insurance policy, and installment payment, and others. Next, I will present about case study 1. Hakim planned to buy a house in a few years. To achieve his goal, he decided to deposit part of his income into an investment account that offers 4.1% annual interest compounded quarterly. After 8 years, his savings have grown to RM180,547.26. After reviewing his financial progress, Hakim begins to explore other options for reaching his housing goals. So, first question is A. How much money did Hakim initially invest at the beginning? First, give the information. K equal to 0.041, S equal to RM180,547.26, M equal to 4, T equal to 8, 4 N equal to NP. So 4 multiplied 8 equal to 32. I equal to K per M, so 0.041 per 4 equal to 0.01025. Next, for the formula is P equal to S bracket 1 plus I close bracket power of negative N. Okay, now enter the information. According to the formula, first P equal to 180,547.26 bracket 1 plus 0.01025 close bracket power of negative 22. Next, calculate at the bracket, then we get P equal to 180,547.26 bracket 1.01025 close bracket power of negative 22. Next, calculate on the bracket and power of negative 22. So we get P equal to 180,547.26 bracket 0.72156674.2. Then calculate all. So we get the answer is PRM 130,276.90. Is B. Calculate the total interest earned over the 8 years. List the information first. S equal to RM180,547.26. P equal to RM130,276.90. For the formula is I equal to S minus P. Okay, now I equal to 180,547.26 minus 130,276.90. The answer is I equal to RM50,270.60. Next question C. If Hakim wishes to have RM25,000 in the same account, how long will it take at the same interest rate and compounding frequency? List of the information first. So S equal to RM25,000, P equal to RM130,276.90, I equal to 0.0125, M equal to 4. For this question, it wants to find T. So the formula is S equal to P bracket 1 plus I power of MP. Now list the information into the formula. So 25,000 equal to 130,276.90 bracket 1 plus 0.01025 close bracket power of 40. Next, 130,276.90, take it to the left and it is divided by 25,000, then equal to bracket 1.01025 power of 40. Then calculate all of that. We get 1.918989475 equal to bracket 1.01025 power of 40. For the next, need to add log. So log 1.918898475 equal to log bracket 1.01025 power of 40. Then bring 40 to the left and it will be 40 log 1.01025 equal to log 1.918989475. Then bring the log that is on the left side to the right side. So 40 equal to log 1.918989475 divide log 1.01025. Then calculate also. We get 40 equal to 63.92. Then T equal to 63.92 divide for the last answer is T equal to 15.58 years.
Next, we are going to calculate the total number of compounding period, which is N. With 4 compounding periods a year for 5 years, we have 20 periods in total. Next, we are going to find in the quarterly rate. Using the future value formula, S equal to P, bracket 1 plus I power N, we can solve for I, which is the quarterly rate. After plugging in the number and doing the algebra, we can find the quarterly rate, which is I, is 0.0426 or 4.26%. We're going to calculate nominal annual interest rate. The basic information that we have is principal amount, which is RM130,276.90. And our goal is to reach a future value, which is RM300,000. The time period is 5 years with quarterly compounding, which is 4 times a year. we need to find the nominal annual interest rate, which is K. And to find the nominal annual rate. Finally, to get the nominal annual rate, which is K, we multiply the quarterly rate by 4, which is the number of quarters in year. This will give us a final rate, which is 0.70 or 70% per year. Going to finding the future amount in ABC Bank. This section calculate the future value of the remaining amount, which is P RM5504.75 over 2 years at an annual rate of 6% and compounded monthly, which is 12. And the final future amount is calculated as RM6204.73. Going to finding the withdrawal calculation. This part note a scenario where half of the amount, which is RM11009.50, is withdrawn. The new remaining principal, which is P, is calculated as RM5504.75. We are going to finding the calculation for future amount, which is S. This section calculate the future value of an initial investment, which is P for RM500 over 5 years at an annual interest rate of 5% or 0.04 and compounded quarterly, which is 4. So the total future amount is calculated as RM11009.50.
Let's move case study to B. The question is, Rabiatul is buying a new photocopy machine from 100,000 to finance purchase. She trades in her old photocopy machines for 20,000 and the balance is financed through a bank with an interest rate of 12% compound monthly. For the repayment of the bank loan, she must pay 1,779 ringgit and 56 cents. First question is, find the number of monthly payments that will settle the loan. First, I calculate the total amount financed, which is 80,000 ringgit. Next, I use the installment amount, which is 1,779 ringgit and 56 cents. The interest rate is 12% per year. Compound monthly, so the monthly interest rate is 0.01. I use S equal to R plus 1 minus open bracket 1 plus I close the bracket power of negative n divided I. I substitute the values into the formula and rearrange it into solve for n. After simplifying and taking log, I found that the total number of payment is 16 months. Question number 2, missed 6 payment. How much to pay on the 7 payments? For part 2, the customer missed the 6 payment, so the amount for the 6 payment will accumulate interest for 1 month. I calculate R plus R open bracket 1 plus I close the bracket. Is given 1779.56 plus 1779.56 times 1.01, which equal 3576.92 ringgit. So she must pay 3576.92 on her 7 payments. For part 3, she already paid 40 payments out of 60. So there are 20 payments remaining. To find the outstanding balance, I use the present value of the remaining 20 payment. The formula is A power of n equals to R times 1 minus open bracket 1 plus I close the bracket power of negative n divided by I. Then I substitute R is 1779.56, I is 0.01 and the n is 20. After calculating, the outstanding balance is 32,113.28 ringgit.